Hello and welcome. In this video, I'd like to share 3 simple movements with you to reset your mind and body after intense screen time. Hi, I'm Eline Kieft. I work with Qi Gong, energy medicine, and shamanic practice. Now, most of us spend quite a lot of time on screen these days. Sometimes we get sucked in and hours seem to pass without us even noticing. Can't seem to stop scrolling. We might even lose a sense of self in this overload of external and digital information. Now, the great thing is that simple movement practice can be really effective. I'll share 3 Qigong movements with you today to focus your attention, reset your nervous system, release stress and emotional tension, and most importantly, call your power back. This will help you remember that you can enjoy social media when you want and that you have the resources to come back to yourself anytime. Beginning your practice with a simple intention helps to get better results. So if you feel a little cross-eyed or irritable or spacey, then let's set an intention to come back to a state of calm and inner flow. So for our first movement, your feet are hip width apart. And we're going to breathe in, lifting the arms by the ears, and then bringing the elbows in and the hands together. Breathing in, and chest lifts to the sky. Breathing out, you're rounding your back, bringing the lower arms together. And your knees are slightly bent. And your back moves fluidly, opening and closing. And this movement is your in-breath. You're widening your chest. And your out-breath. You can really use the arms to squeeze out the breath and any old energy that you want to release. So the mechanics of this movement, when you move the spine in combination with conscious breathing, this is incredibly effective to reset your nervous system. So movement like this, even if you can only do this one movement, is very good to come out of a situation of stress or tension into a state of calm and relaxed ease. And metaphorically, you can feel into this movement as you're opening your awareness to all of life. And here you're returning to yourself. Breathing in, you're connecting consciously with the world around you. And you're returning to yourself, to the core of who you are. Now that is an incredibly useful skill to have, the choice of when you are connecting, literally opening your gaze, opening your chest. You're saying hi to the world, and then you are returning to the spatial inside of your inner experience. And the last time, opening and simply letting the hands down. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Just after 1 or 2 minutes of movement can make such a difference to your energy. So the second movement I'd like to share with you, we are going to take the hands by the lower ribs. Feel where your ribs are, your lower ribs. And you bring your hands like they're touching your lower ribs. You're breathing in. Then you're going to bring one hand forward with the palm out. And you're going to bring that one in and the other hand comes forward. So it's an exchange of pushing away or releasing. Let's focus on that first. So you focus on the hand that's going forward. So here it is a release of whatever you want to let go of. You're going to breathe out stress or tension or specific emotion. Breathing in and out in a very relaxed rhythm. In and out. And the out breath, you're really focusing on that sense of anything that isn't supportive to you. You are energetically removing from your body. You're letting it go. It's not to send it at anyone. It is simply to release the old energy that isn't useful, isn't supportive, isn't helpful. And after a while, when you feel you have released what you wanted to release, then you're starting to focus on the in-breath and then the pulling in with the other hand. What are you inviting into your body, into your heart, into your mind, into your life? So perhaps you have released a sense of overly busy mind. You have let go of being sucked into social media. And now you're going to pull in and inspire yourself with something that gives you real joy and nourishment from inside. So maybe the feeling of watching a sunset. Pull in that sense of joy when you watch the sunset over the sea. Or the feeling of being with really good friends where you feel safe and connected. You are enjoying that energy, bringing that into your body consciously. You see how this works? You can always use the in-breath to receive and to invite into your body, and the out-breath to let go of anything that isn't supportive. So that was the second movement. Let's bring the hands down. And again, take a moment to feel. It always takes a bit of time to get used to the dynamics of these exercises because there is a mechanical component, a breath component, and also a metaphorical component. So how does it make you feel? What kind of images do you invite? So then for your last movement, let's bring the hands together. They're lying on top of each other by your belly, and your thumbs are touching. This is a funny posture which is called monk holds the pearl. And it's a metaphor for the precious energy of your life force. So imagine your life force in your hand. Then you're going to reach out the lower arm, reach up and out behind you. And then with a flat hand, you're going to center along your midline. And then you lay that hand on top, and the other hand reaches out and back. All the way overhead, and again with a flat palm, you're centering past the midline. Here we're breathing in, reaching up and back. Breathing out and really centering yourself. Breathing in and reach. And breathing out and center. That is the movement. And here too, metaphorically, it is an invitation to call back your power. Or if you've lost your power in the screen or anywhere else for that matter, you're consciously calling it back home because that is where it belongs. So make this real and feel anything that was dispersed, that you lost, that was diluted. You're calling it back and you're anchoring it. Feel that power of your top hand coming down like an anchor. And you're guarding that here in that sacred bowl of the life force. Yeah, so this movement is literally called centering. It's really good to do after any emotional event. If you had a challenging conversation or an irritating moment with a friend, or a parent, or a child, or your boss, or your teacher, you can say, okay, that was what it was. It happened. I'm calling back which was mine and which was not welcome in that situation, which wasn't able to be included for whatever reason. Not with making anyone feel bad about it, but simply because you have the power to bring yourself back home. Let's do it 2 more times and really reach to your power. Feel it at your fingertips. Feel it sparkling like champagne bubbles into your hands. Feel your power coming home, anchoring mind, heart, and body. So I hope that was useful and that you know with a simple routine of 1, 2, or 3 movements, you can really shift your inner state. So I love hearing from you how this was a playful and practical way of moving with a very normal part of everyday life. We're all on the screen all the time, and we don't have to be dictated by it. We don't have to be a slave to technology. We can use it and include it so that it supports our inspiration, our connection, our learning. And at the same time, we have the power to focus, to take which is useful and release anything that isn't. So I wish you an empowered journey with social media, with screen time, and also remember to take some time out and be in nature with the plants and the animals, the sun, the wind, and to really feel that sense of vitality in your body and in your ongoing relationship with all of life. Please feel free to share this video with someone else you think might benefit from it. Give it a like. As I'm growing this YouTube channel, it would mean the world to me if you do that. And subscribe to further content. I love hearing from you, so please feel free to leave a comment below and share what you experienced during this simple routine. You can also sign up for my weekly newsletter with lots of tips for embodied and heartful practice for everyday life. And if you enjoyed this style of Qigong, please join my online membership for a wide variety of practices to fine-tune your energy, release unhelpful emotions, and create time for joy and wonder in your life. There you can join live classes or watch the replays in your own time. You can try it out for free for 2 weeks, discover movements and breathing practices, acupressure points to help you feel vital and in your full power and flow. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.